witch fingers. You're gonna be witch's fingers, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of ingredients that you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming witch fingers. Gers. La 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 la. Welcome to Broadway Bites, where one of us can cook and one of us can't, and neither of us can sing, so we're really qualified for this job, right?
And I'm sick.
Today we are making
Elpha-Bites.
Elpha-Bites. We're making Elpha-Bites today. So basically, witch's fingers inspired by the hit musical Wicked. Wicked!
Shannon hates this dessert, and I don't know if she remembers that she hates it, but every time I make them, she's like, I'm grossed out, I'm not eating them. So this will be
remember last
fun.
time
You were young.
Well, that. Okay. Yay! Free fashion of this where we just don't know what we're doing.
Where we just kind of, I think I have ingredients. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. I make up my own recipes.
The musical, Wicked, what would be your 140 character summary? Twitter summary.
I thought you were gonna say, what is your 140 character list of favorites? I don't know where I thought that was going. Well, I could steal the tagline from the show and say it's Oz before Dorothy dropped in. What's your 140 character summary of the musical, Shannon?
Mean Girls Oz edition.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, that was off the top.
Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Black is this year's pink.
Or you can take the tagline from the book that says the life and time of the witches of Oz.
The whole thing is a ploy by the wizard and mischievous peoples, and all is not as it seems.
Government. It's all kind of a government scheme because Elphaba doesn't want to help them do their dirty work.
Yeah.
Because she wants to do good by the world, and because she doesn't want to help the government says that she's bad, and so everyone believes that she's bad, and then she goes...
How much? Just blurb?
A quarter... Oh no, not milk.
Oil. I don't think we have oil.
Mixy, mix. Fine. Yay, I did a thing. And then we're gonna add a quarter cup of milk.
Now we milk.
And we're also gonna add the food dye to this because otherwise we'll never get it mixed in. We're gonna make the fingers green. Oh no, the oven.
Oh. Let's turn that on.
I was gonna do it ages ago and then I didn't want
Sudden
to.
silence.
Sudden heat.
Oh, gross. Oh, nasty.
Oh, nasty.
She nasty.
And then you're gonna mix that in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Green. So with Wicked, just fun facts because we're mixing a lot. Backtrack. Wicked the musical is based off a book by Gregory Maguire, also called Wicked, which is based off of The Wizard of Oz, which was a movie, which was based off of a book, which was based off of a play. Or is there, I feel like there's one more step.
Did you know, other fun fact, that the main character of the story, Elphaba, because in Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West isn't named. So Gregory Maguire, when he wrote Wicked, had to give her a name because she isn't always the Wicked Witch of the West. So the name Elphaba is a slurring together of L. Frank Baum.
Yes.
Who wrote The Wizard of Oz. How many times have you seen Wicked, Shannon?
4?
4.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say 2. When did you go to see Wicked without me? Yeah, you went on Halloween one year.
I went on Halloween, like
the 31st.
Actually, I think I wore that hat.
Yeah.
And I think I wore this shirt. I saw it all in the touring cast.
You went. I went to the Gershwin Theater in New York and saw it once, so that's like the highlight of my life because I love the book, and I love the musical, and I love the songs, and I love witchy things.
How did you first find out about Wicked? Way back.
That's a most excellent question.
Uh-huh.
I possibly just saw the book in the bookstore, but it was the musical cover. It wasn't the original cover. And I went, what's this?
Okay.
And then I realized it was a musical. And then I did a summer internship with someone who teaches sewing classes. And she was obsessed with it and listened to the soundtrack all day, every day. So I'm reading the book while listening to this soundtrack and trying to put it all together. And it wasn't till like a year and a half after that that we saw it in Toronto for the first time. And Shoshana Bean was Elpha-Bites when we saw
it.
And
Megan Helty was...
And Megan Helty was Glinda. And we didn't know who these people were at the time.
I only remember just very suddenly you had the soundtrack, you had the book, and like I was in high school, and so I listened to the soundtrack first because you're like, no, you need to listen to this and be wickedness. So I listened to the musical, and I had the musical for ages before I ever read the book because you were reading it, and then it took me forever to read the book. I liked it, it was just heavy, and then it wasn't until like a year or longer later that we went and saw the musical. Like, we've always loved musicals, as can be seen, but it was like the first thing that was also relevant, like 2005. That was new as a musical that we were obsessed with, as you can tell by the multiple amounts of merchandise.
We own lots of wicked merchandise.
This is not even green elixir, and then we have another water bottle that's basically your shirt.
Yeah.
You have a lot of flour on your shirt.
Baking!
These two shirts, and then we have a gray shirt, and then we have a popular shirt. And then we have a magnet.
That one and the popular one are the original ones. That one is from the 10th anniversary tour, because when we went back to Toronto.
And then Marie.
And the Grimmery.
And then I'm now realizing that. Promo! Wicked merch! Not sponsored. This is just what was in hand's reach. Ow.
Okay, now we have a glob of green dough.
Beat it and crush it and
beat it and crush it and find it and
kill it!
Kill it! Kill the witch! Hello, witch hunters!
Oh god!
Ghosties! Okay, glob of green. We're gonna take little smaller than ping pong size balls, and we're gonna roll them into fat worms.
Fat worms!
Lump in the middle and a lump at the bottom. We put an almond, and then we get a toothpick, and we make knuckle, 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 knuckle. It's one blanched almond, and you put it in here, and it's going to fall out, but we need this divot to glue them in afterwards. But we put them in the oven so that they roast.
Like a pinky finger.
It's like a pinky finger. And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris. I think that's my favorite song.
Yeah,
Everyone
you
gravitates
like that.
to Defying Gravity because that's like
the song,
the showstopper. But I really like The Wizard and I, and I not only because it's a cute song, but because of all of the foreshadowing in it.
Yeah.
That you don't realize is foreshadowing until you realize
because it's like she has a premonition in it.
Yeah.
That she's like, that when people see me, they will scream.
Yeah, and she's saying, like, out of excitement, they'll scream for half of Oz's greatest team.
So happy I could melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be so happy I could melt.
I always flip-flop between what my favorites are. This was when I was dancing still, and one was the epitome of this, so we always would sing What Is This Feeling in Popular.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do it for musical theater, and we never got to, and we were really sad about that. But I think For Good, at the very, very end, is probably my best. I think the poetry in it.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like playing that one on the piano.
Yeah, it works for both of them. That they sing it back to one another.
Yeah.
But like then, I'm not that girl, and no good deed, and...
Because I'm not that girl reprises,
and the reprise!
Glinda, and it's heartbreaking.
How have you done 3 and I've done 1? Wicked kind of is made fun of as like the gateway drug to musicals. It's like
it is.
But it's like, you know, for a long time, every people in auditions would sing a song from Wicked, and it's like musical theater people would make fun of, like, just because you like Wicked doesn't mean you know musical
You're into
theater.
musicals, yeah.
But it's true that it's a gateway drug because we always loved them, but then after being obsessed with Wicked, I started paying attention more to musicals that were coming out, not just the classics that, you know, we grew up with. Okay, which fingers are in the oven? That means
go here.
drink break!
Drink break! For lack of anything more appropriate, we're just gonna have some melon liqueur and call it
A day.
green elixir.
Have a little drink of green elixir.
Oh no, we'll have ourselves a little mixer. Have another little swallow, little lady, and follow me down.
It's Glinda
And Elpha-Bites.
for good.
Gummy worms.
In the Emerald City. Oh! One short day in the Emerald City.
I've always wanted to see the Emerald City.
Every way that you look in the city,
There's something exquisite
and something to visit.
before the day's through. There are buildings tall as quaxwood trees, dress salons and libraries, palaces, museums 100 strong. It's like I've never seen, it's all grand and it's all green. I think I found the place where we belong. I wanna be in this toy toy.
And I'll come back for good someday. I'll make my life and make my way, but for today we'll wander and enjoy. One short day.
What do you say,
Emerald
Cookies?
City. What?
Ooh, it's coming!
Now?
The cookie's coming!
How? I see a toe.
I see a curl. Like a froggy ferny cabbage, the cookies are naturally green. It worked though. So then what we're gonna do, because the little almond fingernails don't really stay on all that well, they pop off. We're gonna take red decorating gel. We're gonna make them gross. Oh,
My
I
hands are
apologize, Elphaba. Usually these are just like witch's fingers, but now I feel bad because we're making
Elphaba.
them.
But the point of the play is it doesn't matter how you look.
Blah blah blah.
Or something like that. Shouldn't something so good inside have a matching exterior? That's what she says at the beginning of the play. And by the end, she's like, if you want green! It's like my nail beds!
Bleeding all the
Bloody.
time! Melikanamin. See, look, we're repairing. It's like a spell and we're fixing now. Don't use red gel to glue your own nails back on. Do not try this at home. Seek professional medical assistance. Helicopter. I'm an airplane. Well, I tried to arrange them in a circle prettily, but the plate doesn't want me to. Plate of Elpha-Bites.
Crunch.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's an almond,
Fingernail.
but oh god.
It's unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Yum.
No.
What is it feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling that it happening?
Yeah.
Yes! I'm an alarm clock. Should I be taking them? Oh no, she left me unattended with the food. Panic! As we had so much dough left over, we decided to just make witchy cookies. Is it made of sharp, don't you think?
You know, black is this year's pink.
And
Look,
you deserve
look,
each other.
Look, it's a little Elphaba.
This is Oozy.
Oozy.
Ozzy. Osborne.
This is witch's hat. I'm adorable. I'm a witch.
I'm a witch. Witch.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Ha ha. Boop, boop. These are the Elpha-Bites. Elpha-Bites. They're little bites of Elpha-Bite.
Elpha-Bites.
Elpha-Bite cookies.
Elpha-Bites. This was our Halloween Wicked
It's
theme.
fun.
So
Happy Halloween! We don't have a sign
Do
off
we not
yet.
have a...
Do we have a sign off?
We don't. Just no.
Stare at the camera.
Who am I? I don't even want to do an impression because it's just loud fart sounds.